Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Kal Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakha Ha Kwadash, and double honor to the big brethren, the men that the Most High have set up to preach and teach the true doctrine of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, the men of great millstone. And to the rest of the brethren on down, just teaching and preaching the truth of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Shalom Bayatah Dawatah. And to the Akim and Akwat that's out there repenting, Shalom to you, Mashpakah. The Shahakarab coming at you with a quick one. And I was just looking at this little quick feed that this brother, the brother off his page, endured these last days too, had did. And what was the title that he said? Sneaky agent tries to sneak that love E in there. And if this somebody is of our people that's calling himself Hebrew Mo, just through, man. Don't actually understand the scriptures. See? And like this thing, it gets gone over time in and time out. Like, damn, you should already know these scriptures done when this thing, that done been broke down so many times. Like, it don't make no sense. This is somebody just, you ain't even hearkening unto the true understanding of what's been given pertaining to that Deuteronomy 23:7. See, our people is dumb, but I ain't even finna address that. You know, did it time and time again. I would, but I don't feel like the Spirit don't want me to address that right now. I'm gonna go address something else. But when you come down to the last statement that this individual made, it says what? Just because that just BC, meaning just because the Almighty says he hates Esau, doesn't mean we can. Huh? That don't make no sense. You don't even, that don't make no sense. It's just simple. And then look what he puts down here. Scripturally, Edom is Israel's brother, regardless of skin color. There they go with that simple shit. And then he go try to incorporate Leviticus 19 and verse 18 into that when that was talking about Israelites. That ain't got nothing to do with another nation outside of the children of Israel. Leviticus, that's talking to Israelites, not nobody. You just can't take a scripture out of context and apply it to what you want to apply it to. No, it's applied to who it's directed to. And it's only that scripture is directed to Israelites, not nobody else. See, but I don't want to. I'm gonna get a few scriptures and I'm gonna end it off. You know, because I can address all this, but I don't want to do it right now. Because I already had something that I wanted to bring out pertaining to this love. Our people be saying this love stuff as if it's some emotion. It ain't no emotion. That ain't the love the Most High Yahweh is talking about. And that ain't the love Yahweh Shamashiach is talking about. Some damn emotion. It ain't no emotion. See? But let's address this comment that he made. Just because the Most High says he hates Esau doesn't mean we can. You know. But let me get into it. Let me just go into these scriptures and pull these things out real quick. You know what? Well, I just got a tap and it said, you know, hey, something just told me, yeah, go into it real quick. So I'm going to go into it real quick. Let's deal with these little few things. We're going to deal with them in order. Let's deal with that Deuteronomy 23:7. That's not referring to Edomites. See, it's not referring to Edomites. When you go into it, it's simple. Show you our people don't have an understanding and they don't want to follow the true doctrine that's being taught. See, and this is why they don't have the understanding. But let's grab it real quick. Deuteronomy 23:7. Thou shalt not abhor an Edomite, for he is thy brother. Thou shalt not abhor an Egyptian, because thou wast a stranger in this land. We're going to deal with that Edomite. Let's see if this is really talking about an Edomite. Just lightly go through it. See, and this is what they don't talk. You don't understand because you don't understand. This little word right here, that says what? Adamya. That says Adamya. Now, when you look at the second alphabet, that's a D, but it looks like the R alphabet also. In this fucking Assyriac or whatever they want to call this, because this ain't paleo. This ain't the paleo. See, but what you see right there is what? Adamya, right? That's a D. See, and this is, but let's go down. And what it says right here. Adamya, and it says Idome, Idome, or whatever the fuck Adame. But let's grab this real quick. Let's go ahead and show you, Slakia. Let's go ahead and show that actually it ain't supposed to say that. What it says, Adamya, right? When you come down, it says Adom. Now, when you come down to this, it's going to tell you Strong's definition, Adamya, and then what do you get right here? What that says, Adawamya. See, and that's a reference for Edomites. Adawamya, right? And this is a mistake they made because they looking at these words and they don't understand. Go to H 7:26, and what does that say right there? Do that not look similar to what that said? Adawamya? Yeah, this says Arawamya. See? Meaning an Aramite goes into Assyrian. See? You come down. And it says what? Root, word, etymology, a clerical error for H130. Adamya. See, it ain't Adawamya, it's Arawamya. Come on back down to it. What does it say right here? What does that say? Arawamya. It don't say Adawamya. It says Arawamya. See? Adawamya, meaning for Edom, is a clerical error. The clerical error correction is Arawamya. Why? Because this R, it looks similar to the D, and that's why they made the mistake. So that don't mean thou shalt not abhor or detest or hate an Edomite. It means thou shalt not abhor, detest an Aramite, an Syrian, for he is thy brother. See, so when you go into those scriptures pertaining to what did Laban say to Jacob? What did Laban say to Jacob? And what is that? Let me grab that real quick. What did Laban say to Jacob? And what is that? Chapter 29, if I'm not mistaken. And around 15, if I can remember. Straight to the point, what it says. And Laban said unto Jacob, because thou art my brother, shouldest thou therefore serve me for naught? Tell me, what shall thy wages be? But what did Laban, his uncle, say that he are? He says he his brother. Meaning he is somebody, his kindred. See? But who is this Laban? Who is Laban? So let's go back. Let's find out who Laban is. Genesis. Is that 25? And let me see. Is that 18? If I can remember. Around here. Let me see. Let me see. 25. Nope. I think it's up. It's up. Right here. Verse 20. Genesis 25 and verse 20. And Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to wife, the daughter of Bethuel the Syrian of Paddan-aram, the sister to Laban the Syrian. What is it going to say pertaining to that Syrian? Let's punch it up. Laban, that Syrian. And what does it say right here? Aramya. See? Aramya. Oh, going back down to what it's going to say. But it don't say it in this one. But it's Aramya. Aramya, same thing. See? So this is what it was talking about. It ain't talking no damn Edomite that you shouldn't hate no damn Edomite. See, but going back and addressing this other thing, he said, just because the Most High, the Almighty, says he hates Esau, doesn't mean we shall. We can. Well, you're a lie, because let's go here. Let's go to Ecclesiastes chapter 3. And what it says right here. You got it in here. It's going to tell you what. It's a time for all things. But let me go down. Let me mark that. It's right there. Verse 8. Let me mark that one real quick. But let's go up. To every, Ecclesiastes 3 and 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. Understand that. What did he say here in verse 3? A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. It's a time for everything. See? It's a time for everything. What he says. Verse 8. A time to love and a time to hate. What did Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, say? It's a time to love and it's also a time to hate. So you simple motherfuckers always want to run around and say, "Oh, we see you shouldn't hate." Hate just means that you detest something. You utterly detest. You have a dislike for, a strong dislike for. That's what it means. So what the most you can't say what the Most High says because he hates Esau doesn't mean we can, huh? Well, what this scripture say right here to let you know that you can hate. A time to love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace. It's a time for everything under the heavens. It's a time for everything. It says, you heard what it says, it's a time for every purpose under heaven, man. So why would you say, just because the Most High said, well, whatever my power, my God hate, my Father hate, I'm going to hate it also. I'm not going to love what he hate. That don't make no sense. See? And if he said what? Before these children, they're not even been born. Let's go there real quick. Romans 9. And we're going to start at 11. For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil yet, that the purpose of Yahweh according to election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. See? So Most High made this choice before the children was ever conceived, before they even came. He already made this choice that, look, I'm going to love one and I'm going to hate the other one. One is going to be good and one is going to be evil. See? So what did the Most High say in 13? As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Why? Because he is the evil one. Jacob is the good. We are inherently and innately supposed to be good, and they are innately wicked, evil. See? And that's why he said here, let's read it. Amos 5 and verse 15. What did he say? Read it all the time. Let's read it again. Hate the evil and love the good. So what did the Most High say? He said, I love Jacob because Jacob was the good. And I hated Esau. Why? Because Esau is the evil. And that was before the Most High already made that be happen before they was ever born. Because he knew that he created Esau to be, the Edomites to be evil. Period. See? And what did he say? Matter of fact, let's grab that. Let's grab that. What he says, that's Proverbs 16. Hold on. Slakia Yasharala. Proverbs 16 and verse 4. The Lord Yahweh had made all things for himself. Yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. See? That's what they was created for. That's what they was created. You about ready? I'm finna go to the store. You about ready?
Yeah, sure.
All right. And that's what they was created for. See? That wicked was created to do evil. See? And the Most High said, he hate their ass. So how you gonna sit back and say, you don't hate them? We ain't supposed to hate them. You stupid. You mean tell me you ain't gonna hate the people that enslaved you and just murdered you and utterly fucked over you? You was a dumbass, man. You was a complete dumbass. Let's grab this right quick. Psalms 90, Psalms 97, and what is that? Verse 10, I think. Yeah, Psalms 97 and 10. Ye that love Yahweh hate evil. Who is evil between us and the Edomites? Who is evil? The Edomites. So he says what? Ye that love Yahweh hate evil. So if you love Yahweh our Father, you're going to do what? You're going to hate what he hate. You're going to detest what he detests. You're going to abhor what he abhor. He preserveth the soul of his saints. He delivered them out of the hand of the wicked. See? So you this dude don't have no understanding. Going off big time. Slakia. So if you what? Love the Most High, you gonna hate what he hate. Period. Period, point fucking blank. I'm being distracted by these damn demons. Damn, distracted me and shit. But let's go into this right quick. Because I don't understand that. Well, how you gonna love somebody? They always hated us, always persecuted us. Let's grab these few and I'm gonna end it off. Let's go to this, let me see. Matter of fact, let's just grab this one real quick. Let's grab this Deuteronomy, 25th chapter. Deuteronomy 25, and let's go down. We're going to start at 17. It says what? What Yahweh say? Remember what Amalek did unto thee by the way, when thou wert come forth out of Egypt, how he met thee by the way, and smote the hindmost of thee, even all that were feeble behind thee, when thou wast faint and weary, and he feared not Yahweh. And he feared not Yahweh. But let me grab 19. Therefore, it shall be, when the Lord Yahweh thy power had given thee rest from all thy enemies round about. This still has to be fulfilled. In the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee for an inheritance to possess it, that thou shalt blot out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. Thou shalt not forget it. You shouldn't forget it. Now, did Saul do this? Did Saul carry this out? No. So this still has to be fulfilled. It still has to be fulfilled. And our people run around talking about you don't have to hate him and you love that love your neighbor. That ain't talking about them. It ain't talking about them. See? So what did he say? That thou shalt blot out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. Thou shalt not forget it. See? But let's grab another one. Let's see. Let's grab this one before I get those other two. Let's go to Numbers. Numbers 20. And let me see. Is that 15? We'll start here. Moses. We'll start there. Numbers 20 and 14. And Moses sent messengers. Now, if these motherfuckers supposed to be your brother, and you supposed to be running around talking about you love them, what he says, Numbers 20 and 14. And Moses sent messengers from Kadesh unto the king of Edom. Thus said, thy brother Israel, thou knowest all that travaileth that had befallen us, how our fathers went down into Egypt, and we have dwelt in Egypt a long time. And the Egyptians vexed us and our fathers. And when we cried unto Yahweh, he heard our voice, and sent an angel, and had brought us forth out of Egypt. And behold, we are in Kadesh, a city in the uttermost parts of the uttermost of thy border. Let us pass, I pray thee, through thy country. We will not pass through the fields or through the vineyards, neither will we drink of the water of the wells. We will go by the king's highway, meaning the main road, We will not turn to the right hand or to the left until we pass thy borders. Let's see what these motherfuckers said. Was they looking at you and saying, "Oh yeah, they are brothers. We supposed to help them"? And no. They was talking about persecuting your ass all the way up to this present day, still persecuting you. But you niggas running around talking about these are you man. These are simple as hell. This shit got me irritated. Numbers 20 and verse 18, and Edom said unto him, "Thou shalt not pass by me, lest I come out against thee with the sword." And the children of Israel said unto him, "We will go by the highway, and if I and my cattle drink of thy water, then I will pay for it. I will only, without doing anything else, go through on my feet." And Edom said, "Thou shalt not go through." And Edom came out against him with much people and with a strong hand, meaning that motherfucker came out with those weapons and those swords to fight against us. So you run around thinking that this is your brother? You run around thinking that you supposed to be not dislike or detest or hate these people? And throughout history, they have been slaying you. Throughout history, they ain't been showing no brotherly love towards you. They've been showing that you are their adversary. You are their enemy. Our people is something else. But let's go here right quick. Just a couple more, and I'm going to end it off. Let's go here. 1 Samuel. Let's see what the Most High told him. 1 Samuel 1, 15 and 1. Samuel also said unto Saul, "The Lord sent me to anoint thee to be king over his people, over Israel. Now therefore hearken thou unto the voice of the words of Yahweh. Thus said Yahweh of hosts, I remember that which Amalek did to Israel, how he laid wait for him in the way, when he came up from Egypt. Now go and smite." Man, what did when we came out of Egypt, what we asked them? We asked them, "Hey, just let us pass through your land." They didn't let you pass through your land. They came through to fight against you. See? But you niggas running around, and right now in this place, they done fucked over you. You niggas running around talking about you ain't supposed to hate them, man. Man, but let me just read this. 1 Samuel 15 and 3. Now go and smite Amalek, utterly destroy all that they have, and spare them not, but slay both man and woman, infant and suckling, ox and sheep, camel and ass. See? But what did the Most High say? He said, go and slay them motherfucking ass. Go and slay them. Did they come at you with brotherly love? Yeah, man, we can hear what you need. You need some water? You need some bread? Yeah, you can go. You got free passage. Just float on through it to get where you got to get to. No. They said if you touch in there, come through our lane, if you set your foot on our shit, we going to come out and try to cut you down. See, but let's see how long ago, I love reading this though. Let's see how long ago this was for when the Most High said, now go and smite their ass. Let's go down to verse 20, straight to the point. Matter of fact, I started 19. And when he had destroyed 7 nations in the land of Canaan, he divided their land to them by lot. And after that, he gave unto them judges about the space of 450 years until Samuel the prophet. So 450 years to after they did that to us, where it was written in Deuteronomy, 25th chapter. After that, Numbers, the 20th chapter and the 14th verse. After all that, this is 450 years later when he told Samuel to tell Saul to go and smite them. Did Saul do it? No, he didn't do it. So that still has to be fulfilled. But you motherfuckers run around talking about they your brothers and you love them. You better wake the fuck up. They are your enemy. The Most High created them to be your adversary. Period, point blank. He didn't create them to love you. He created them to be your adversary. Period, point blank. And I'm going to end it off there because I'm going to bring out something else pertaining to that Leviticus 19 and 18. Because I was thinking about that earlier this morning when I woke up. So I'm going to do that in another lesson. But this was just a quick hit. Well, I don't know about 20, 24 minutes being quick, but hey, it is what it is. But I'm going to end it off there. Hey, man, they ain't our motherfucking brothers. You ain't supposed to be saying you love them. You supposed to hate what the Most High Yahweh hate. Shalom, Yasharala, and Wild Baba Ball.